something about top 5 mistake? Yeah? Never. Okay, so you will answer some question like that, and I will show you what are the alternatives of this one. So the reason that I am showing you this, so the first one, we can say you will be able to use English communicate with other people effectively. Then sometimes we just write some part about because of this, because of that you cannot speak or you cannot use it. Yeah? Okay, some part there. And the second one, just avoid from producing the mistake in the speaking or in your speaking. What are the mistakes? You will see, right? And the other one, you will be able to speak English in the natural way, easily and fluently. Why? Why people cannot speak fluently and naturally?
They will practice.
Yeah?
They will practice.
No, they will practice.
Practice.
Okay, good. So it's just among the reason, and you can discuss this one first. So, what are the most common mistakes that English learners make? Can you think for one? I give you 2 minutes to think. So, what are the common mistakes among your class, or just somewhere else, right? Just think first. Do not answer now. Okay. The second question: which mistake do most English learners need to correct in order to learn English much faster? So the first one, identify what are the most common mistakes, and which one do you think they need to change it or correct it in order to learn English much faster. Okay. 2 minutes, you can think for 2 minutes.
For English learner may not only speak, right? For all like writing or
Yeah, it can be. Yeah, but in this part we just focus on communication. Yeah, communication. Because the most challenging, you can say, sometimes people may not have problems with grammar, but we can say like, some people they learn a lot of grammar, but they still cannot speak. This is the big challenge. They can write well, but they cannot speak well. Okay, it's fine. Or you can think about it in general, it's fine. Okay, you got some answer now? Just briefly, maybe we don't have much time to think. Just briefly. Okay, 1 or 2 2 is fine.
Maybe their pronunciation.
Okay, to focus on their pronunciation.
Yes.
Okay. What way did you think their pronunciation? Just one other mistake.
That's not your own language.
Okay.
And they talk to different nation.
Okay. That's it. And then, okay, 1 or 2 people.
They don't know who you communicate with.
Okay.
They don't know about their purpose because of some people from different countries. So the way that they are all some their level not complete with each other, so they cannot listen well. They cannot understand well from each other.
Okay.
And their communication sound mostly spoken wording without S.
Without S?
Yeah.
Only S or any other ending sound?
And the other, but most common is S.
Yeah, so sometimes the foreigners, they cannot understand us and we spoke or we speak or use the language without ending sound. Right?
Yeah, ending sound.
Yeah, so it's just one common way here.
And sometimes they don't know how to speak voices or grammar, so it's hard to understand.
Okay. Anything else?
For me, I think that some common mistake like they make they never practice to speak. When they start to speak, they always afraid. Whereas together, it cannot correct or someone cannot understand what they mean.
Yeah.
And then they never speak.
Okay.
Afraid of mistake.
Afraid of mistake, right? Right now you should learn about the top 5 mistakes and then you can avoid. Maybe you can speak. Any other want to share? Yeah?
For me, I think that some people study English don't have a practice.
Okay. They don't practice, right?
Yes.
Okay, so we will go and learn briefly about this one. Okay, so here are the top 5 English learning mistakes. The first one, focusing on grammar. Focusing too much. Yeah? So, okay, focus too much and then they cannot speak well, they cannot learn well based on this. The other one, just forcing speech. Forcing speech. What's that?
Someone try to speak or try to remember.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Sometimes you did not ready to speak and then your teacher or your friend just push or force you to speak and then more and more you cannot learn it well. After you did presentation or answering some question and then later on you will not try to do it again. Since what? It's hard for you to speak in front of people. Okay, the first one can say you did not know about the content, the other one you did not know about the language to speak, and then later on you feel nervous and being afraid to be embarrassing in front of the people. And then whenever we have what? Whenever we have a presentation, you may try to escape. Being absent. Permission. Okay. Okay, mistake number 3. Learning only formal textbook English. Alright? You have never tried to learn something beside that? Or we can say like, normally we should focus some the content in English textbook there. You have never learned authentic language use, like the real language use in here. Like you can say those foreigners, they prefer to speak about some slang or idiom,
Yeah.
yes, or the other special expression. Since you keep focusing the formal textbook, you may not understand about the slang or those special expressions that they have used.
Yeah.
Alright? Yeah. Sure. So, but about idiom or those slang, sometimes they recommend to learn to understand, but should not try to use it. You know why?
When we use someone that not
Cannot
understand.
understand.
It's just one way for that. But
Actually,
those things they need like some tone or intonation
Yeah.
or facial expression. It might be difficult.
and
It might be how the other meaning inside as well.
yeah,
The other meaning. Okay.
Yeah.
So when you speak, when you use different intonation or something, it might have the other meaning. So that's why they recommended you better learn for understanding, but should not try to use it. Okay?
Yeah.
Just one way. Mistake number 4, trying to be perfect.
No one perfect.
I will not speak unless I know everything about English.
I'm sure about
Yeah? But you will never learn everything about English. Since what? English, I can say there are 1,000 forms of English language. So you learn here, you go ahead, you will forget what you have already learned.
Yes.
Alright?
Right.
And the more you just keep waiting, you will never use it more and more. You will forget what you have already learned last year. That's why you can say, should not try to be perfect. Learn it today, use it today, speak it today. For example, today you learn about present perfect. Start using present perfect in your speaking or in your writing. Because learn and use, it will recall. It will help you remember it forever and ever. Alright? But if you just keep waiting, and then as a result, you cannot speak, you cannot learn anything. Alright? One last. Relying on English schools. You come here, you hope that as you or Simon will help you to learn and speak in English.
Right.
Wow. You suppose that maybe ACE. If I go to ACE, a lot of people that they can learn, they can speak English very well. But when you go there, you keep mum. You close your mouth all the time, never speak.
speak out.
Yeah? Is it possible?
Not.
No, right? So all those things are the top 5 mistakes that English learner make. Okay, I don't go to in detail. This one just what I have briefly taught by this one, and I will tell you further more about mistake clearly. Okay, don't worry. Actually, I will drop this slide to the group. Maybe you can take this slide for some reference. Okay, so focusing on grammar. So what? This is the biggest mistake among the 5. The biggest and most common and worst mistake. You know why?
So stop studying grammar.
You know why? Because
English grammar.
English grammar. What? It is
It's
simply too complex to memorize and use logically. You know why? like I mentioned earlier, there are 1,000 forms and sentence structures
Yeah.
that you need to learn. Alright? So if you try to remember it, it is impossible in here. So what you can do in here, learn and use it. The way the teacher learn and you should use it like the way the teacher need you. Alright?
Yeah.
So if you learn about the grammar today and you start using it more and more, you will never think about or never try to recall the form back in here. You will speak and use it naturally and fluently. Alright?
Yes.
The word will come out easily. But if you just try to remember the form, you cannot. Yeah? You see that? In real conversation, it's much too fast. Do you agree?
Yeah.
So if you just wait, I will try to recall. What is the form of present perfect? Right?
Oh, the best.
So it is impossible for you to recall, right? So what you can use in here, you must be flexible. I myself, I experienced with that. You know why? Maybe I used to tell you, when I was in year 3, the first semester like you, and at the time I worked as a shipping officer for a transportation company, and I went to one of the garment factory in Brazil,
Yeah.
or at Brazil. So when I got there, at the time the shipping manager of the garment factory, he asked me, when did the officer, like the custom and camp control officer, come to inspect the cargoes? And I understood the question, but I could not reply to them. I couldn't find what should I answer to that. And I can say along the way, I learned very well about grammar. I am good at writing. I am good at grammar and power speech. But I am not good at speaking. So I kept thinking for a while, and then he supposed that I did not understand his question. He just gone. After a few minutes later, maybe around 5 or 10 minutes more, I just come up with something. If I answer him like this, it may be the good answer for the question. Okay? So as the result, I start to reflect. Why? I wasn't busy, but I could not speak. Why I could not answer? I could not answer such a simple question. So when I went back to the school, to the class, I started to change. I started to speak. I started to lead the group, lead the discussion. Okay? And in that time, you can say I just improved my English in year 3. It a bit late, yeah, you can say, but it's not. It was not too late. Yeah. So we just started to speak. It was okay. We can say even though you made some mistake, but keep going on. You are going to be the beginner today, not the beginner next 5 years, 10 years. Alright?
Yeah.
Yes, just try to use it like a kid use it. Okay? Even though you speak it rapidly or some parts, but later on the next 3 or 5 years, you are not in the beginner level again. You will go to intermediate or upper intermediate or even advanced level. Alright?
Yeah.
No one perfect, just try to use it. Okay? So those part we can say, don't try to remember the grammar form, but try to learn and use it. Okay? And then more and more you should recall it quickly and you can learn faster. Okay? You don't have enough time to, the first one. Saying and remember hundreds or thousands of grammar rules, the first one, right? Yeah, you will not remember it, and the more you learn, the more you forgot what you have learned so far. Alright? The second one, you don't have enough time to choose the correct one, then use it. Do you get me?
Yes.
If you have never used it, you cannot find. Like my experience, I cannot find the right answer to use or to answer. Right? So how to solve this? This is the solution. You need to learn and change yourself. That's why in my class, most of my class, I what? You must learn grammar intuitively and unconsciously like a child. Sometimes we can say one way that you can learn. Just keep learn and use it. Learn and speak, even though it's just rapidly or it's not really good enough. But just keep learning through the time. But not mean grammar is not important. It's still important. Okay? Okay? You can do this one. Okay, we can say learn grammar intuitively or unconsciously by what? By hearing a lot of correcting English grammar, and then gradually your brain gradually and automatically learn to use English grammar correctly. So that's why my reason that I want everyone to speak in English in the classroom in years, then you will familiar with the English. Alright?
Yeah.
And more and more you will have a chance to learn. And you may notice this guy speaking something wrong with this, with that, or something. But the other part that you can learn, you should try to listen from the audio or from the native speaker. So okay, you should not listen only the music, but you can try to listen something in English. It might be like audio about a textbook about cutting edge or new headway. You can do those things to listen, or any song, any news in English. So you will gain more benefit from those listening. And then, the more you listen, the more you learn, the more you familiar with it. When somebody speaks something that is completely wrong to those, you may feel that, yeah, they may have some mistake in it as well. So some people they just learn it from the feeling. Yeah.
Mostly
From the sound.
listen to TikTok.
Yeah, sure. Okay, TED Talk or something is just good.
Not TikTok.
Not TikTok, right? Again, not
Not
TikTok.
TikTok,
TED Talk,
but
okay, TED Talk.
TikTok.
They may talk about
Maybe
okay, motivation.
Yeah.
They may talk about inspiration. They may talk about some part about education. A lot of things that's good from that, right? Okay, so this is the best way that you can improve your speaking, and try to learn it unconsciously or spontaneously, and try to listen the correct English. Okay, we should go to forcing speech, the second mistake, the second top mistake. So, what are the things that are wrong with forcing speech? We can say like what? Both English students and teacher are normally forcing speech before the learner themselves is ready.
Yeah, not really.
For example, like we can say sometimes if you are not ready, but your partner said, you must do presentation. You must answer this question. So more and more you will feel frustrated.
Yeah.
We can say you feel nervous. Then what? You did not know about the answer of that question. You did not know about the content of that lesson. How can you go and speak? Thereby, you may face the problem with the language use, the grammar rule. Since you have never speak, and then you start speaking, so your speaking, it must be rapidly, yeah. And one thing you can say, but you may give up. You will never try to do it again. Since you come here, then you cannot speak well sometimes. So later on, you will feel afraid, being afraid, or feel nervous, or embarrassed with your friend later on. Every time presentation, ask permission. Yeah. Okay. I have experience with one other student as well. He has never done presentation with all the things in him. Every time, every deadline for presentation, he normally asks permission. But one last thing that he cannot escape, his final project about teaching curriculum, he must teach. That's the big problem as well. Right? So, okay, he just asked me for help and some way, but I just spent some time to go and help. And somehow you can say, I just have him with the voice record. Just record something for him to speak. The last choice that we cannot do besides one. Okay? So for 4 years it will be nothing. If you will never try to speak, with nothing. Okay? So should not try or force yourself to speak. You must be ready to speak. Do you get what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah. Should not just wait until the time to do presentation, the time to answer question. That is a must, then I must do it. So you must speak it from now. When you got a class, hi, hello, how are you, something with your friend. Okay? This is one thing you are ready to speak. Yes? It will be natural, become natural. That's why the other reason that I asked you to speak in class, everyone will have, everyone just have a equal opportunity to speak. Normally when most of your classmates speak in Khmer, and you speak English alone, you are the strangers among the simple people. Yes? You are the stranger. And more you will speak Khmer as well. Yeah. So you better start your class with English. If possible, with other subject as well. Not just for my subject, but with other subject. So after you learn this, you can tell your classmates who were absent, avoiding from this tough mistake, and start to speak in English. Yeah, avoiding from being experienced like me. Speak it now. You are used to it. Yeah. It's not too late. A bit late, but it's not too late, right? Okay. So the result of what? The result of forcing speech. Most students speak English very slowly and no confidence and no fluency. Do you get it? So you have never used it. How can you speak it fluently? Yeah? You just start speaking. While you are speaking, you keep thinking a lot. Keep thinking, right?
Yes.
Or sometimes you can say, for example, like people ask you, where do you go? Before you can answer to that question, you try to translate each word from English to Khmer. Yeah? And explain yourself. Make sure you understand. And then you try to find the answer in Khmer and try to translate each word in Khmer to English one by one. And then you start to speak and answer the question. So for how many times? 4 or 5 times before you can speak it out in here. Yeah? And we can say it's not really easy for you. That's why you speak slowly. No confidence in what? Yeah. You are not sure with that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Or sometimes we can try to use English follow Khmer. Like what? Yeah, my brother open car he will tap. It's just one way, right? Okay, just kidding about that. Okay, it's that my brother drive car for that. Okay, force in speech is also a should be saying. It's also big, right? So what? Don't force speech, focus on listening, and be patient. Alright? So listen for understanding, patient to learn and use it. Alright? Sometimes we can say, whenever we see somebody can speak about, we also intend to do it so. Yeah? So prepare yourself to be ready by learning how to speak it. Okay, at first we may start with a simple phrase. You can move to a simple sentence like the kid learning, the way the kid learn. Yeah, okay. Okay, and then speak only when you are ready to speak. We can say the short one, ready to speak. Okay, prepare yourself to be ready for that. Read a book before class. Should not come to class and start reading the book when your teacher asks you to answer the question, asks you to do presentation, and then you are not ready, right? So must be ready from home. Come up with some idea when your classmate come up with a question or topic, you have some idea to share. Okay, when it happens, speak only when it happens easily and naturally. Until then, never force it. We can say like, okay, the more you speak, the more you find out it's just easy and natural. Okay, speak. Should not wait until I can have a job interview. I need to care about my dress, care about my question and answer regarding to the job interview. You will not pass for the first time. Yes? But if you have a chance to practice, it's fine. Okay, so that's all for this, and if you have some questions, you can discuss during the Q&A then. Top 3 mistakes. The third one, learning only from one textbook. Okay? We can say like most English students learn only the formal English found in textbook and school. Sure, no?
Sure.
Have you ever spent some time to read the story or other book beside the school?
No, I spent some time like mostly in social media.
Social media, right? Yeah, good. Okay,
Not
good.
mostly.
Yeah, currently we can say like that. If you can take benefit from Facebook, you also have a chance to learn, right? Since some people they prefer to post the status about something that you get, right? Not about scolding, blaming, complaining. No, right? Okay. Okay. The problem is that native speaker don't use that kind of English in most situations. So, in the real situation, they just use like the awesome text English. Yeah? Like slang, like special expression, special verb, idiom, right? So, if you don't know those, you may not understand. Yeah, even in Khmer, sometimes we can say from one area to the other area, we use different words. Talking about the same thing, but just different words. Yeah? Even the people, we can say like like the people, the one who live in Bukongcha, it might be different from from Siem Reap, from other thing like water lily, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mostly again.
Okay. So it's a different color.
Yeah.
About the red color, they just supposed to the other way. So they are opposite, right? Yeah. So sometimes we cannot conflict, and no one is the winner. Since in that we can say like those slang, it just belong to them.
We don't.
So we need to understand. To understand those slang. Okay, so when speaking to friends, family, or co-workers, native speaker use casual English. They full of idiom, special word, and slang, something here, right? So that's why somehow you need to learn about slang as well. But I mentioned earlier, learn to understand, but should not try to use it. Really dangerous for you, right? Okay, to communicate on textbooks, you must learn casual English. But don't learn those things. It's hard, but just try, for sure. Like not formal English. Yeah? Like informal English, right? Okay, so this is the reason that you better read more. Okay, number 4, just trying to be perfect. Why trying to be perfect is just one of the top 5 mistakes. Yeah? And if you want to be perfect?
No.
No one perfect, right? Yeah. Both students and teachers often focus on mistake. Alright?
Yes.
When you speak one line and your teacher correct you, you are wrong with grammar, you are wrong with spelling, you are wrong with pronunciation. Can you speak it well? For example, that you come and do presentation, I will tell you, you should not use this. You go a little bit more, I will tell you, no, it's not like that. Maybe
Stop. Speak.
you cannot do presentation well.
Yeah.
Yeah, you will feel upset. Yeah? So should not try to focus on don't mistake too much, but just try to improve it over time, right? Step by step. Okay, they worry about mistake and correct mistake. Alright? Is it true? Yeah?
Yeah.
Sure. Okay, so what we can do, just stop doing that. They feel nervous about mistake and try to speak perfectly. Is it possible?
No.
The more you try, the more you make a mistake. The more you think too much about grammar, the more mistake you make. You may make that. Alright? So, a few mistakes there, just ignore it, you can do it. But you can notice about those parts. Like my experience, sometimes I keep recording the video and go back and see it. And then I check it over time. Okay? That video, it might not be good, but next time I try to avoid, you can see.
Yeah.
So that's why it's good to do so, right? Okay, no one, however, is perfect. Native speaker make mistake all the time. Remember this one. Even my language, most of them we pronounce the word
It's not correctly.
it's not correctly.
Yeah.
Yeah? Especially the one who stay in Philippines. We normally pronounce the word Samri. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
Another way.
Yeah, another way. So in English the same thing. We can say, okay, should not focus on those. Even the native speaker themselves, they also make a mistake. No one perfect. You will too. That's the simple way. You keep speaking, keep explaining. Therefore, instead of focusing on the negative part or negative point, you better focus on communication. Yeah? Your goal is what?
It's not.
Is not to speak perfectly, but
Try to speak.
but the goal is to communicate the ideas, information, and feeling in a clear and understandable way. Get it?
Yeah.
So this is the way that you want to do. You want to send a message. Make sure that your partner or the listener can understand what you are talking about. You are excellent for this one. Alright?
Yeah.
So about the grammatical mistake or something, you can learn over time. You can change it from time to time. But you should not be upset regarding to those. But keep learning. Keep learning those things, right? Okay, therefore focus on communication and the positive point. We can say like, for example, like you got 80 score, 80 mark out of 100. Are you happy or sad regarding to that 80, or you are so sad regarding to the 20 that you lost it? Yeah?
Instead of 20,
You should happy or you should sad? Sit down and cry or yes, okay. So you better happy with the 80 mark or 80 score that you got it.
Yes.
And try to find a way to change or to improve to get about 90 or 100 letter. Should not be upset. But try to find a way to
change it.
improve or to change it.
Yes.
This is the way that you can learn and can do it. Alright?
Yes.
So try to focus on communication and positive point, and automatically improve your mistake in time. Keep going on and change over time. More and more your friends tell you, oh, you should not use should to. Should do something, not should to do, but should do, for example.
should do.
Right? So should do, right?
No need.
So whenever
Oh,
you use that, you just aware. You go, oh, my friend is recommending me should
do something.
do something, not should do something. Alright?
Yeah.
So the more you speak, the more you improve. You will learn, sometimes no one correctly, but you will learn about it by yourself. You will check it by yourself. Okay? The more you speak, the more you learn. The more you speak, the more fluent you are. Alright?
Yeah.
One last. Top 5 mistake, relying on English school. When you come here, you suppose Simon will open your mouth and speak?
Okay, no.
Yeah?
Okay.
Impossible. You sit quietly, you still cannot speak in English. So come listen and share. Listen and speak. Alright?
Yeah.
Listen and keep.
And then,
Not listen and keep mum.
yeah, so I keep to.
Okay, most English learners rely totally on school. How about you? I will register for bachelor degree and I will go and sit in the class. I hope that the lecturer at the school will help me to speak in English. You will frustrated. As if for you still cannot speak. If you think so, right?
Yeah.
So, the school is just like a transforming machine or washing machine that will clean you. But you need to do the activity, you need to evolve, you need to discuss, and then you can transform and change yourself. Alright?
Yeah.
No one can change you if you don't want to change. Depend on you yourself. If I ask you to speak in English, and even though I set the rule, you will be fine 5 billion, some of you still speak in Khmer. I guess my rule will not be affected. You say error will not involved. Yes? Okay. Since I will not control everything in here, but you better learn how to control it by yourself. Okay? So just learn. Okay? If you did something wrong, put 5 billion to your butt. Okay? And just learn that whether the rules it should can give some benefit or not. So just keep doing and trying together. Whenever you come to the class, keep speaking in English. You will gain more things. Okay? So should not rely on school right from now. School cannot have you to open your mouth and speak. Okay. The noblest things the teacher and the school will lead to their success, or will bring their success to them. This is never true. Remember that, right? This is never true. You, the learner, are always responsible. Read the book before class, come to class and share, come to class and speak, come to class and do presentation. That is the thing. Ask the question. You should not wait until they ask. Sometimes you need to ask the question back. Alright? Okay, a good teacher can help, but ultimately you must be responsible for your own learning. You got what I mean? Yeah, it can be. I can help you only the rule, how to do it, but I cannot touch your hand or your head to transfer the knowledge. Not mean I touch your hand and then you can speak English. If I can do so, maybe.
I will.
It really, miracle thing will happen to everyone. Yeah? Or if the knowledge can be copied like the document, you can use USB and copy. It's really great. Okay, so you, the one who can do it, another will depend on you. Right? The school and the teacher is one way that they can guide. They will shape you to that path, but if you don't want to be changed, then you cannot shape or change you as well. If you come to school and you suppose that you will be able to speak English, just try more. So learning is learning. Yeah, learning is that to responsible, but learning is a hard work. Yes? Okay. If you want to promote grit, 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 like a long-term passionate or passion, so you need to keep training and work very hard. Fail down, stand up and continue. Do it again and again, you will get your talent, your long-term talent. Alright? Like you learn how to ride bicycle the first time. Great. So that part we can say the more you fail, you keep. If you fail then you start, what happens? Yeah, you may not know how to ride bicycle very fast. Okay? Or you may not know how to use it. How to ride it, right?
Yeah.
But since you fail and you stand up, you just take it up and continue. More and more you become a skillful.
You can do it.
Yeah, you can do it. It needs patience. Speaking the same thing. You cannot speak today and you suppose that you can speak it fluently tomorrow. Impossible. So keep learning on the process and find a way to improve. Record your voice, record your video, speak in front of the mirror, speak in front of your friend, ask them for the feedback. That means speak and then your friend give you feedback. I will not speak with you anymore. Okay, so try to find out the point to be improved. Keep asking the people, what should I do? Any comment? Any feedback? That you want to have me to improve? Ask them. Discuss with them. This is the way you can do it, right? Okay, so you must find lesson and material that are effective. So, like Sukun said, sometimes you try to listen to TED Talk. You can go to YouTube, Facebook group or page that they share the good idea, the good lesson. You can try. Yeah, but you can identify yourself. Because currently the information on the internet, a lot of things. You better find out which one is the reliable one, the good one that you can follow, so you can analyze or identify which one that you can follow. Alright? Yeah. But at least it is good to follow and compare. Okay, you must listen and read every day. Have you ever read book at home? Yes? If no book, I want to read the book about core English, about grammar. Ever or not? Sometimes ever, right? Because you know, I go dream last night, and then want to see it. Okay. So sometimes you can do like extensive reading. What does it mean extensive reading? As extensive reading, we call more like a leisure reading or pleasure reading. You can say like you should read only 10 or 15 minutes every day. Okay, and read like a novel or story that you like. You can choose the book to read. So you can spend around 10 or 20 minutes a day, or even 15 minutes a day. And after you finish, you can go and work, go and study. It's fine. Tomorrow, you should spend the same time and read and continue your story, for example. Okay? So this one is just extensive reading. And you will have more idea to speak, to do presentation or something. You just go for that. The second one again, you must manage your emotion and remain motivated and energetic. So should not demotivate yourself because of you made some mistake, you cannot speak or you speak with a lot of comment or feedback. Okay? A lot of grammatical error, for example. So what you can do then, just keep motivate yourself. Keep going on and growing. Okay? You know the word energetic? Energetic? Yeah, from energy, right? So we can say like energetic, you are strong with both your strength and your emotion. Yeah. You speak louder and you just use your emotion well, the people will listen to you more. But you speak loud and then your face it seems like really exhausted in here, the people will feel exhausted as well. Yeah? So energetic is just like that. We can say like that energy with the emotion. All right. So learning, we can say like you doing things with the happiness. Yeah, you love and you enjoy doing it. All right. So it's just one way of that path that we can do, right? Maybe you can help with this. It's also I may forget it. Okay, the other part. Okay, you must be positive and optimistic. Think about something that is positive. All right. Say about positive. Think that again. I try to speak English from today. Tomorrow I will have more opportunity to communicate. I have more opportunity to make or earn more money from speaking. Alright? Sometimes just speaking can help you to earn more money, earn more money, right? So when you keep dreaming or think about that part, it will push you to speak. I must speak in English. Alright? Yeah. Sure. Right? Sometimes if you are good at that, you just spend 1 hour or 2 hours to go and speak. You will make money from that part. You are a public speaker. You are the inspired speaker. You should go and speak and inspire people to learn, inspire people to do things, and then you can make the money. Alright?
Yeah.
A lot of ways you can do that. Okay, talking about this one, no teacher can make you learn, only you can do it. Okay, sometimes I just tell you, go back home, read the book. Yeah, but I did not go and see you at home whether you read the book or not. Yeah, so only you that you can do this one. Schedule yourself, discipline yourself to read the book, to do some exercise. And you can do it, sometimes you can say, teacher, how can I do it? When I open the book, I did not understand. The best way you can do, like I normally tell you what, if you want to do study at home, go back and see the lower level than you. If you study in intermediate level like this, you may go and read the book, even the beginner, starter or something. Just start to go back and see it, to build, to review about your foundation, right?
Yeah.
And the way you can learn, if you don't understand, highlight the point, take the photo, it's no need to come and meet, not take a photo and send to the group, or send to the teacher, and ask him or her, okay, what does it mean? Can you have to explain it briefly? Okay? Just easy way that you can learn. Okay, so you can do it. Okay, while the mistakes are very common, the good news is that you can correct them. It's not too late. Yeah? It is a bit late, but it's not too late. So start doing it and change it now, right? Okay, when you start making these mistakes, you change the way you learn English. Okay? It's just simple, right? The way you should keep the book in the bag nicely and neatly, you cannot learn, so take the book out and read it. It's fine. Just simple way, right? Just change the way that you learn. You don't expect to get different results while you keep doing the same thing all the time. Okay? Doing the same thing, you will get the same result. So change your action, you will get different result or different way or different solutions in it. Alright? Okay, you learn faster. Your speaking improve. You enjoy learning English.
I enjoy.
So change it, right? Change it. Start open the book. English will help me improve. English will help me change the job.
Really can help each other a lot.
Yeah. And opportunity to travel. So keep those things in the heart. You will be able to learn and improve on this one. So remember this one, no one can make you learn, but you can do it. Alright? So commit yourself to do it, and then you can do it. Again, this one is not my idea. I get it from one website, learnrealenglish.com, and it's partly just from AJ Ho. AJ Ho is just they didn't create this website for teaching English, and AJ Ho just like the one who just teach people to use real English, learn English from the real context, right?
Yeah.
And after I have listened to those things, okay, you also can go and register. They may have around 5 or 6 videos for free. You can go and listen to that part. You go Sampath. Okay, about his pronunciation. H.O.J. has 16. About 3, but I still forgot about the name already, but only H.O.J. I still remember. Since this line I made it around 4 or 5 years ago. That's why today I keep finding it a bit hard. Okay, so I did this for the student at one NGO about 5 or 6 years ago. That you guided to speak, how to speak in here. Okay, so this one will be great for you. You can follow this thing. Okay, after this I will drop it into the group. You can go and copy and paste into the URL. You can see the website.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure whether it just still can be accessed or not, or it may be down or something. But you can test it. Okay. Any question? Yeah? Any question? You are among this, or you are this one? Yeah? Yeah?
The top one.
The top one, right? Okay. Will you speak English or will you stay Khmer? Yeah? Okay, it's good food. I love this food. Okay, you want something in your life you have never had. You'll have to do something you never done. Yeah? Change the way of doing. You will get something new that you have never had before. Alright? If you still stay among this, you maybe die one day. But you try here,
Still alive.
yeah, you may alive or you maybe die before them. Yeah? If you jump and then you fell this big glass, you might be eaten by the cat. or something here, right? But okay, more opportunity. But speaking English, don't worry, right? The more you speak, the more you learn, the more fluent you are. Don't worry that if I start speaking, my friend did not know how to speak, what should I do? Okay, so what are the top 5 mistakes English learner make? The first one? Focus on grammar. The second one? Forcing speech. The third one? Okay, learning only textbook in English or informal or formal English, right? Textbook, right? The fourth one? Trying to be perfect, right? Trying to be perfect. And one last? Relying on school. Sometimes you get school can help you learn, lecturer can help you learn, but it's never true, right?
Yes.
You can do it. You can learn by yourself. Again, thank you for the day, and see you next week with group presentation, right? Okay.